Welcome to this Imperial Department of Law Enforcement presentation. Your place amongst magic. The Unempowered experience explored. This video will serve as an introduction to your role as an unempowered liaison to the department. Before we begin, be sure to remember that this position is a privilege that exists on an as-needed basis only. Nothing in this presentation should be taken as an expectation of permanence or a guarantee of continued employment. The department reserves the right to terminate this position at any time without prior warning. For further information, please consult your employee handbook provided to you with your onboarding materials. As a liaison, you are expected to represent and pursue the interests of the Imperial Department of Law Enforcement within your unempowered community. To facilitate that effort, we've created this presentation designed to outline the history and purpose of the department and how you, as an unempowered individual, fit into that ecosystem. Let's begin with a quick history lesson on the empowered world. We'll keep this part brief, as most of this should have been taught to you over the course of your regular education. At a distant point in human prehistory, a group of extra-dimensional beings, known as the Sovereigns, arrived in our reality. They were an incredibly powerful race of magic users who had previously, in a parallel reality to our own, known as Aria, created demonkind. Upon finding their original creation to be too willful, they sought out a suitable location to try again. And after happening upon our reality, the Sovereigns attempted to imbue certain members of the existing human population with magical abilities. These efforts were initially successful, creating empowered humans that revered these Sovereigns for their gifts. But it quickly became apparent that these gifts came with an expectation of servitude. The same harmful dynamic that had previously soured demonkind's opinion of them. As the tyranny became unbearable, the newly empowered humans and the previously scorned demons forged an alliance to overthrow their would-be rulers. Now known as the Cataclysm, it was an effective, if terribly bloody, effort. One which ultimately resulted in demonkind imprisoning the remaining Sovereigns within Aria to serve as their involuntary source of energy. They then sealed away themselves and their realm from ours at the behest of both our people, so that each side could recover without interference. Humankind was left ravaged by the Cataclysm. The destruction wrought by the conflict with the Sovereigns was beyond the capacity of the unempowered masses of the time. So it was the solemn duty taken on by the empowered humans of that age to use their powers to rebuild and bring order to the chaos left in the conflict's wake. Under the guiding hand of the empowered, humanity walked itself back from the brink of destruction and has been flourishing ever since. While many systems of empowered governance rose and fell throughout history and across different regions, the Imperium remains the longest standing governing body in the world. Across different continents, different cultures, different languages, the Imperium unites us all under one banner, pursuing one common goal: to better human society through magic and structure. When this ruling body was established by our first King Imperial, Emil I, he took on the symbol of the sovereigns and christened it with new meaning to represent our nation, splitting it down the middle to show the severance of their power and the repurposing of the gift that they would have used to imprison us, now turned into the very thing that allowed us to free ourselves and give humanity a future. As an unempowered human, it's your job to follow that future that we've set out, and to assist your empowered kin as we help guide you there. You and the rest of the unempowered population are an essential part of the Imperium. Your efforts in industry, agriculture, logistics, and dozens of other fields act as the stable framework on which the imperial machine is built. Your work allows the empowered population to focus on the thing that it does best, providing governance, acting as a guiding hand to the rest of humanity, ushering all humans, including the unempowered, toward a brighter future. This position as a liaison to the Imperial Department of Law Enforcement offers you the unique opportunity to play a small role in guiding that progress. Through your outreach and affiliation with the department, you'll provide a voice of our values to your community and provide us with a vitally important look into the status of our unempowered kin. The most important part of the Imperium is the people that it's made up of. In respect to that importance, we require that in your new position as a representative of the Imperium, you stand by our 4 key tenets. Vigilance. The Imperium is only as strong as its weakest adherent to its values. Be mindful of others' behaviors, attitudes, and beliefs, and where those don't align with those of the Imperium, be sure to alert your local director. If you see something, say something. A damaging belief corrected now can prevent an inappropriate action from being taken later. Intelligence. As the adage goes, we don't know what we don't know, and knowledge is power. Information is essential to maintaining the structure of the Imperium. Foster an investigative attitude in yourself and those around you. Knowing and reporting what others are doing allows the Imperium to respond to potential aberrations before they can become a problem. Law. The rules and laws of the Imperium are in place for the safety and well-being of all its citizens. To break them is to defy the fundamental social contract that we all owe to each other as members of this united front. See to the safety of yourself and others by obeying all laws and ordinances and by reporting those who don't. Eminence. We all have our roles within the Imperium, and for the machine to work properly, it's essential that each part stays within its area of expertise. The structure that the Imperium provides has been the framework on which our success as a people has been built, and that structure dictates where each of us belongs. Maintain it, and where it's being subverted, report it. Further details regarding the exact expectations and needs of you in your role will be provided to you by your local director, based on the specific needs of your jurisdiction. Relay any questions and reports to them. Your director will escalate issues and concerns where necessary. If you suspect a member of your unempowered community to have magical abilities that they have yet to disclose to the department, what is commonly referred to as being human-born, report this to your local director immediately. In the event of an emergency, if your local director can't be reached, contact a non-local authority of the same clearance level. In the incredibly unlikely event that you either locate or receive a tip regarding the location of a demon on our plane, contact the first available authority of any clearance level. All other reports should be made only to a local or non-local director, regardless of severity. We thank you for taking the time to view this brief introduction to your new role, and we thank you for your service to the Imperium. Congratulations on your new position. It's through the efforts of people like you that we all remain strong. Stay vigilant.